So moving on to hips and lower body, we're going to be doing some hip mobility work to start with, and we're going to be taking our hips through all of their ranges of movement. So you might want a chair to support yourself a little bit, but we're going to first of all take your hip into flexion, then out to the side, and then internally rotate, extend back, and come back into flexion. And then we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to go back into extension, and make sure when you're doing these movements that movement is coming from your hip joint and not your back, so you don't need to be kind of bending your back too much, it's all coming from lower down. Externally rotate and back in. And then what I would do is do a few on that side and then switch to the opposite leg. So again, we'll go into flexion, out to the side, internally rotate, and out into extension, and back up again, and then the opposite way. So extend, externally rotate, and bring it back in again. And again, do a few of those on that side as well. And next one, we're going to be doing some squatting. So you want to maybe use your chair as a marker of how low down you're squatting. It's perfectly reasonable to do some shallow squats as well, but the idea is rather than just dropping straight down, is to try and reach for a chair, try and stick your bottom out and reach as though you're about to sit down. So I'll do a few of these. So see how low you can go down, stick your bottom out, reach for the chair, and come back up again. Nice and controlled, and slow it down. Just do a couple more of this side, and then we'll add a few leg movements to it as well. One more. And then we'll do some more squatting, but this time what we're going to do is just add in some leg movements as well to make it slightly more complicated and more challenging. So you're going to go down into your squat and then kick your leg out. And what the muscle grip we're working is here, so you want to feel it right in the side of your hip joint here. So that's again, so you squat down and kick your leg out to the side. And then the other side, so squat down and kick out. And one more. So I've done 5 either side, you might want to do a few more than that, but I'll go on to the last one. Again, we're going to go down into a squat, but this time we're going to kick backwards. So we'll squat down, and then extend, and squat. And again, like before, all the movements coming from your hip and your bottom muscles rather than your back. And one more that side. And then the other side. And that's it.